FilAmTV Network and Vegas Life TV are proud to be associated with In Vino Veritas, presented by Total Infusion Care and Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies. In Vino Veritas premieres June 20th at 10 p.m., with primetime airing on Wednesdays at 7 p.m., exclusively on Vegas Life TV Live and FilAmTV Network.
Benvenuti. Welcome to another episode of In Vino Veritas. This means we only speak truth when drinking wine. My name is June Young, your host. My daughter Heather and I own JYC Family Importers. We are the exclusive representatives for Ceschin Giulio Vineyards in San Pietro di Feletto, Italy. We're once again at the La Strega, a special Italian restaurant here in Las Vegas. The food is amazing and it feels like home. I wish to thank La Strega's celebrity chef and partner for sharing her time and venue. Today's featured wine is Torcia, a full-bodied Cabernet, un vino corposo. I can't wait to introduce you to Chef and our special guest. Please stay with us for wine, food, and fellowship. You are in for a unique experience and maybe some truth or dare from our wine tasters. As we say, we'll be right back here on In Vino Veritas. Torno subito.
Total Infusion Care is a home infusion specialty pharmacy, proudly serving Nevada since 2013. It provides safe, high-quality, and comfortable care to all patients. It ensures the smooth continuity of care from the hospital to your home, adding an on-call pharmacist 24 hours daily for high-quality infusion services.
Hospital care in the comfort of your own home.
For more information, call 702-778-8880.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
Welcome back to In Vino Veritas. For those who missed our pilot episode, I urge you to go to our website, JYCFamilyImporters.com. Click on In Vino Veritas and watch it. Let me reintroduce Chef Gina and her story. So, Chef Gina Marinelli was recently recognized by the James Beard Foundation as a semifinalist in the Best Chef category. She opened La Strega in 2019 and Harlow Steak in 2021. Her cuisine is creative, with beautiful presentations, and it's delicious. Chef Gina has built an amazing team with her expertise, kind, generous spirit, and humor. Dinner at La Strega is an experience. Chef, please share with us your inspiration for La Strega and Harlow.
The inspiration for La Strega was pretty much just traveling Italy. And, my family's from Lake Como in Sicily, so really just getting a chance to take anything I experienced and bring it to the burbs, and get away from the strip and just, take people on a tour of Italy and how every region is so different, So it was really exciting for me. And then restaurant 2, we want to do something very different, nothing more different than a steakhouse from what I was currently doing. So I could kind of have the two sides of my, what I like to cook. Very delicate and feminine here, coastal pasta, and I can go over there and be a little bit more rugged and luxurious and over the top. So just living it every day. It's crazy, but I'm so happy.
You're a hardworking woman.
Thank you.
Yes. And I think you really captured the flair and flavor of Italy with this venue, because even the decor is very Italian.
Yeah, and not a lot of people see that because they're not used to it unless you've really been over to Italy.
Exactly, exactly. Thank you, Chef Gina. Our next guest is Dr. Ilaria Rispoli, a surgeon from Udine, Italy, also wine country. She has adopted the U.S. as a second home and works as a community advocate for the underserved here in Las Vegas. Dr. Rispoli also volunteered as a surgeon in Brazil for 4 months.
Yeah,
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us.
thank you for having me here.
Would you like to share with us what inspired you to become a surgeon?
So it was so easy for me to choose medicine at first, and in just a blink of an eye choose a surgery because I love to take care of patients, and the surgery was, I think, the best choice for me because it's not only see the patients but also with my hands help them. And for me it was challenging because even if Italy is changing mind, but it was difficult to enter in a surgery field because it's strictly taught about a men specialty. So it was challenging and I love it. And I will redo again and again the same choice.
So you have great passion for it. You got steady hands. And now, correct me if I'm wrong, so the healthcare in Italy, is it like nationalized medicine? You don't have insurance companies like we do here, do you? Or
No, we don't have the insurance, so it's not for free because we pay it with the taxes. But we don't have to pay each time we go to the general practitioner, or also the medication are quite cheaper than here in the US, and it's more for all people. So actually everyone can have a health and can have their right to be cured.
I love that. So healthcare in Italy is a right, not a privilege for
Yeah.
everyone. Yeah, that's fantastic. And also, I know that you're from Udine, which is a wine capital,
Yes.
and very close to where my home is in Italy.
Absolutely, we are so close, and it's a different territory, but we do a lot of wine, red and white wine, and so we do also the Cabernet, and we are the Friulian people, so the people who lives in Friuli, they are really, they really care for the wines. It is in our culture. That's pretty much in Italy, the food, but also the wine. You have to go for an aperitivo with your friends, like to relax after a day of work. And it's in our really culture. Also, we talk about wine.
That's great. So when we're next in Italy, we're going to come to your town
Yes.
and have some vino.
Yes.
Great, great. Well, thank you so much for joining us. So my next guest is Keenan Partridge. He's an RN executive for a global healthcare company here in Las Vegas. However, his passion is fashion design. He's a makeup artist and an entrepreneur. You create and design for some live theater here in Las Vegas and other areas. You're very, very talented.
Thank you.
And you are also recognized for your gracious acts of service and honoring creativity and community causes.
Yes.
So tell us what your inspiration is for your passion.
Well, as you mentioned, my occupation and my trade is a registered nurse, and I chose that from my mom being a nurse, and that was one of the only professions that I had exposure to coming up. So it was a no-brainer that that would be what I would go into, being a nurturing individual myself. So it makes sense. Nursing means to nurture. But my passion in fashion and creativity and things of that sort, I think sort of sparked in high school with like home ec of all things.
They still had home ec then, yes.
Yeah, so a friend of mine, we were in home ec together, and we had twins in our class, and so we decided that we would have a sew-off where I would take one twin and he would take another, and then we would create sort of a competition out of it. And so that's where it started. And then from YouTube, I like to say that I went to YouTube University because everything that I learned in terms of sewing has come from me looking it up on YouTube and becoming the DIY king from doing it myself or learning it myself. And so now, as you said, I use those skills. I help local entertainers with costumes, and also it's prom season now, so I'm able to take a few prom clients as well. I got into makeup from YouTube as well, so yeah, I just love creating and beautifying things.
A nice compliment to your day job. Thank you, Keenan.
Thank you.
So happy you're here today.
Thank you.
Jarrell Thompson, thank you so much for joining us today. Jarrell, I look at you as an unsung hero. You have worked with special needs children for more than 10 years here in the community, and that really takes a special person. I'm happy, though, that you have launched a new career as a nail technician, and you're also a performer, so you can take advantage of some of Keenan's makeup artistry and fashion design.
Who to call?
You know who to call. So tell us about your new adventure, and what's the name of your salon?
So my new adventure branched off of me being a performer. So I'm a manicurist, nail technician, and I do drag. So as a drag queen, we're in charge of coming up with some great looks. And I would always go to the nail salon and have this nail tech come up with these beautiful press-ons. And I would be spending $50 to $60 just to pop them off with the knife.
Press-ons.
Press-ons. And so I thought, well, I perform for a living. I'm not going to stop doing this anytime soon, and I don't want to pay $50 for one night only. So I thought I was just going to do my little nail set, polish them, just for that performance. And for some reason, I started to feel, I'm a tense person. I started to feel calm. So I'm like, I like this. So after my performance as a drag queen, I took those nails off, but I continued ordering product. The show was over, but I was ordering product. And I realized that doing nails became a stress reliever. Not only did I get the opportunity to beautify a woman or make someone feel special by something that I have done, I also relieved stress doing it. So the name of my company or salon is Fanny's, but it's Sandra Brell's Nails, as I'm the nail technician. Clients that come across my table, I like to make them happy, and I'm always curious about other things in the nail industry, so it keeps my mind going while providing stress, while being a stress reliever for me. So yeah, that's kind of how I got into it. Drag queen to nail technician.
That's awesome. Where will you be performing next and when?
You know what? I usually perform it's every other month. So it's a bar here in town. It's called Jimmy's at Madison, and they have a show every third Sunday, and the cast is a revolving cast, so they're different every third Sunday. So my show should be next month sometime. I don't have the specifics, the absolute date, but the third Sunday in May.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You guys can catch us there. It's a beautiful show. We always say drag queens, or anywhere you go where there's drag, it's usually a place where people are able to just get away from real life and get into this happy place and happy space, and you get to just have a great time. We like to say the more you drink, the better you look. So you get to have a great time. So it's a place to come out and enjoy yourself every third Sunday.
Well, I've seen you perform, and it's a joy, and I wish I could look as good as you do when you are in drag. Your gowns are incredible, and yes, it's amazing. So I encourage people to go and see him. Absolutely. When we come back, Chef Gina will introduce us to the first dish she exquisitely prepared for us to pair with torcia. So please stay with us. Torno subito.
is a home infusion specialty pharmacy, proudly serving Nevada since 2013. It provides safe, high quality, and comfortable care to all patients. It ensures the smooth continuity of care from the hospital to your home, adding an on-call pharmacist 24 hours daily for high-quality infusion services.
Hospital care in the comfort of your own home.
For more information, call 702-778-8880.
Welcome back to In Vino Veritas. Chef Gina, this dish looks amazing.
Thank you.
Please tell our audience what it is and maybe about the ingredients and how you decided on this pairing with the Cabernet.
Absolutely. Well, right away with Cabernet, red wine, you always think steak. Actually, a lot of people don't know this, but the protein in the wine and the protein and the fat in the steak, they actually come together and they wash out in your mouth. So that's such a good balance. So again, like the tannins, you'll feel almost I call it the popsicle stick. You know, when you're stuck on a popsicle stick and it's like that woody feeling, that's the tannin. So the fat from the steak will be a great balance with it. We did a little bit of gorgonzola crema too. So again, fat on fat. And on the side, this is my family's polenta, but we fold in a little carrot puree for spring right now, some shishito peppers. So you kind of get that little steakhouse feel on it. We also have a little bit of tapenade. It is salty. So if you're not a big fan of salt, stay away from that one. But again, you know, you take a bite of the meat, finish it with the wine, you'll just feel this like really nice balance in your mouth.
Sounds wonderful. I hope I don't get the hot shishito pepper.
Oh yeah, one out of
Somebody
10.
might get it.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
1 in 10.
1 in 10.
Should we go ahead and
Yeah.
taste everyone? And
Go for it, guys.
Buono. Valeria? Polenta.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Deliciosa. Mangi.
Oh yes.
Looks fantastic. Smells wonderful.
Thank you.
Get on for you. Valeria, did you get the turning? Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Selecta. Okay. Jarrell, what do you think? Have you tried the meat with some wine? The torcia? Tell me what flavors you taste.
You have to come back to me. I have to.
Okay.
I can definitely taste the pepper. And so with the steak, you know, that salt and peppery taste together, it's a good pairing for me. I love it.
And Valeria, is polenta a dish from northern Italy or?
It's from the north in general,
in
yes. Northeast, we use a lot of polenta. It was the easiest and the cheapest during the war, so it came from our culture like this, but also in the Milan area, and so also the Northwest is the same, they use it a lot. In the center of Italy, they use another type. It's a little bit like liquid, more liquid.
Softer.
Yeah, but it's definitely an Italian dish. It's really, yes, nice.
So you're our Cabernet expert. What do you think? What do you think of Torcia?
Is very good. Yeah. I love the body, the full body, and also the pepper that it stay. It's good.
It's a little bit jammy too. I can taste the blackberry.
Oh yeah.
That's delicious.
It's opening up a lot too. The longer it sits, which is getting better flavor.
Yeah. That's a good point too for our audience. So when you're serving Torcia, you should probably open it. I'd say a good 30 minutes
Absolutely.
before. Let it breathe, and then it just enhances the flavor of the wine, and it's very, very good.
Yeah,
Did you
decant.
say it has plum in it as well? Yeah, I can taste that. It's picking up.
You got a good palate there.
Yeah,
Mr.
you do.
Partridge. I
I
like
know.
that. I like that very much.
Oh, licorice, right?
Yeah, well, I think I can taste a little bit of the pepper, but it complements. Definitely complements.
And also it smells good.
Yeah,
You like the aroma?
very much so.
And did anyone notice the eucalyptus on the finish?
I didn't. Let me see.
Yeah. Swallow it down. To me, it's almost more peppery on the end.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And the more it's opening.
Yeah, absolutely.
So do you know when you're supposed to smell wine, you're supposed to open your mouth?
No.
Well, I tell people that all the time. They're like, I'm like, no, like,
Yeah.
like that. But when you open it, it helps your nose sense come in.
Ah,
So it'll smell different. And smelling at 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9
oh,
o'clock.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. When we come back, Chef Gina will surprise us with another dish she has prepared to pair with our torcia. Please stay right there. Torno subito.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
Welcome back to In Vino Veritas. Chef Gina, please tell our audience about this wonderful dish in front of us. It looks amazing.
Oh, thank you. So we have a braised beef cheek cavatelli. So why I immediately thought this with this wine, we braise the beef cheeks overnight in red wine as well. There's a little bit of red wine vinegar in here, butter, pecorino romano. So again, that whole idea of something really fatty to stand up with this wine. And nothing was better than pasta, I believe, other than steak.
Other than steak.
Other than steak.
Yum, yum. Okay, shall we? Test to you, Chef.
Perfect. Here, I'm gonna put you a little right. Oh, thank
Mangi,
you.
mangi.
Thank you.
Of course.
Pasta's wonderful with a nice Cabernet
Oh,
or
yeah.
any red
Yeah.
wine. Rosso.
So like the steak, should I take a bite first?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's like the wine to me now tastes sweeter as it sat longer and longer.
It loves the air.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's everyone think about this dish? Chef Gina, what are the ingredients again, please?
Well, we basically start with braised beef cheeks. We have a little bit of maitake mushrooms. We have pecorino romano, so you're gonna have a little bit of the saltiness in there. We also have red wine vinegar, so that's the acidity. Again, I always believe if something's super fatty, you need acid to cut through everything. So especially with the wine, it cuts through the fattiness of this dish.
And it really does complement the Cabernet. Valeria, what do you think?
Yeah, I think for me, it's the perfect combination.
Mhm.
I mean, the meat is always the meat, but the pasta with this type of a sauce is fantastic. I love it. Yeah. Buono, buonissimo, buonissimo.
Keenan?
Awesome. I like it. It's full of flavor. So like the balance is good too. Like you were saying with the acid and the saltiness too with the food, the balance with the pepper. I think it's a great pair.
Thank you.
I love it. It's like a meal in itself, kind of.
Yeah.
'Cause it's so savory.
Yeah, it's great. Thank you, Keenan. Jarrell?
I can definitely taste the mushroom in the pasta with the wine. It just helps cut through. I really just want to say, you know what? It's just good.
Okay, so I want to take a moment and thank Chef Gina once
My
again
pleasure.
for this wonderful venue, this wonderful food, the wine, and please tell our audience where your restaurant is, both of them.
So La Strega is located in Summerlin, right off the 215 in Town Center. Our website is lastregalv.com. Harlow is on the backside of downtown Summerlin, and we are harlowsteaklv.com.
Thank you, Chef Gina. I also want to thank our special guest, Dr. Aladia.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Keenan Partridge
Thank you for having me.
and Jarrell. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful. Grazie mille. I want to take this opportunity to thank our celebrity chef, my special guest, E. Amici. Thank you, thank you. Please stay with us. Torno subito.
Total Infusion Care is a home infusion specialty pharmacy, proudly serving Nevada since 2013. It provides safe, high-quality, and comfortable care to all patients. It ensures the smooth continuity of care from the hospital to your home, adding an on-call pharmacist 24 hours daily for high-quality infusion services.
Hospital care in the comfort of your own home.
For more information, call 702-778-8880.
Pure Medical Equipment provides top-notch quality medical supply equipment. Whether to rent or buy, Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies has it all.
Pure Medical Equipment is committed to serve and give back to Southern Nevada.
We deliver medical supplies and rentals to your door.
Grazie mille. Thank you for joining us today for Food, Wine, Fellowship, and Truth. Please visit our website at JYCFamilyImporters.com to learn more about us, order wine, or book a private tasting. Tune in next week as we feature a white wine called Ecos to be paired with some exquisite dishes. Exclusively here on In Vino Veritas on all the platforms of Vegas Life TV and FilAmTV network. Ciao! Cheers, everyone. Cheers.
FilAmTV Network and Vegas Life TV are proud to be associated with In Vino Veritas. Presented by Total Infusion Care and Pure Medical Equipment and Supplies. In Vino Veritas premieres June 20th at 10 p.m. with primetime airing on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. exclusively on Vegas Life TV Live and FilAmTV Network.